Okay, I'll call this meeting to order. Being a virtual meeting, there will be no standing or reciting of the pledge as we normally do, but we will have an invocation. It'll be, "Dear God, please bless our elected officials, grant us the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen."
Amen.
Amen.
I'd also like to take a moment and extend our condolences to Councilman Reindell and his entire family on the recent passing of his father, Bob, a former city councilman and an outstanding volunteer for many, many years in our community. Rob, our sincere condolences to you and your family.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we will not have a roll call as all council members are in attendance this evening. Approval of minutes for the city council meeting of November 16th. A motion would be in order.
I'll make the motion.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Is there any discussion on the minutes or the motion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
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 Against? Motion does pass. I don't believe we have any audience at this time.
The only audience I show are two staff members,
Okay.
Jim and.
Okay, we'll move on to adoption of agenda. Mr. City Manager, any changes?
I would ask that item number 2 be removed from the agenda tonight. We'll be bringing it back, but with some additional information.
Okay. City Council, any changes?
No.
Then a motion to amend the agenda by removing item number 2 would be in order.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
What's been made and supported? Any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We need a motion for the consent agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion's been made and supported. There's no discussion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
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 Against? Motion does pass. We have just the one item for consideration, which is the consideration of bid award, the DPW electrical service replacement. Mr. City Manager.
The fiscal year 2021 budget included $50,000 for various infrastructure improvements. Part of those were for storm sewer, but also some were for electrical upgrades. As we've discussed in the past, our goal is working towards the potential expansion of the current DPW barn and the removal of the existing break room, meter room, and incorporating that space into the new barn. That's at least a year away, but in the current budget, we did put funds in to have infrastructure improvements. With that, we would request that council approve Sawyer Services in the amount of $31,970 for improvements to the electrical service replacement contract. And Jim Gutzinger, our public service director, is here to answer any questions or provide a little more detail on the exact nature of the electrical work.
Okay. Is there a motion before discussion?
I make a motion to authorize the expense of $31,970 for upgrades to the DPW electrical service by Sawyer Services, with the expenses charged to the appropriate line items as the general, major, local, TIPA, sewer, and water funds.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Jim, is there anything that you would like to add?
Well, generally, there are 6 buildings within the kind of the DPW complex, meaning that there's well houses, arsenic plant, and the meter building that the city manager mentioned in our main barn. There's 2 electrical services coming in that serve that property. The main barn has its own small electrical service for the facilities we run there. The rest of the electric comes in through that meter building, the building that would potentially be demolished in the near future. Then it goes from there to our wells and the other buildings on site. So the general purpose of this project is to move that incoming service to our main barn and then disperse the power from there and upgrade it. It's certainly an old service coming to that. That meter building was originally a well house. It's currently a break room now.
Okay. Anybody have any questions or comments?
No, the only comment I have is just the bids. There's 3 bids within about $4,000. So that was nice to see that the bids were very competitive. And so I think we're looking good there.
Yep. Okay. There's, I don't believe, any audience. Mr. City Manager?
Correct. No audience.
Okay. If there's no further discussion, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
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 Against? Motion does pass. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
We move on to miscellaneous matters from the city manager.
Just want to thank Active Tree for assisting us in getting the community Christmas tree to its current location, and DPW and the recreation director for decorating the tree. They did a very nice job for their first year doing it.
Yes. Let's see, council comments. Emily,
Nothing tonight, thank you.
Jamie,
Nothing, sir.
John,
Nothing.
Rob?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for their kind words. The recent passing of my father. I truly love this community. I passed that on to me, as it probably shows. So I'm going to continue that legacy, and I apologize for being a little late tonight. We had a small but private ceremony for my dad, given the COVID restrictions. So again, thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. Great man. Great man. Dennis
Nothing tonight.
and Michael.
Yeah, I concur with everything said, but also wanted to give some accolades to our mayor for carrying on with the tree lighting ceremony that happened. It was kind of as we all know, was not like we normally used to, but it was nice to see online that we were able to see the tree lighting with a couple young girls from the community lighting the tree and having Santa, greeting Santa. So it was really nice. I got some comments from people that they were glad to see that we still had it, even though I think we did a good job of not publicizing it to make sure that we didn't have a lot of people showing up, which is what we were unfortunately trying to do, is not have big crowds with COVID-19 still out there. So thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Absolutely. It was my pleasure. Little Mary Ottenbacher and Cassidy Clark were the 2 young ladies that had the honor of lighting that tree this year. And it was, as Michael said, we needed to keep it very small, which we did. And it was basically her parents and a grandma or 2, and Santa and myself and John and Margot were also there. And that was it. I had a lot of people driving by and saw Santa and beeped their horns and everything else. It's a beautiful tree, and we want to thank Bob and Sue Keel, for donating the tree for the 2nd year in a row. It's a beautiful tree. You guys did a great job. The DPW did a great job of decorating the tree for us this year. So it was very nice, really appreciative. And as Michael said, you can see that they tried to do it live, and the feed didn't go through well. But the recording of it came out, I thought, very, very well. You can hear the voices. They've come out very clear. It was a one-man show out there for Jason, so we appreciate what Jason did for us there. So you can see that, I'm assuming, again, on our YouTube and or on the city's website. John?
Correct, on our YouTube channel, and then it'll also eventually be up on our channel 6. But right now, I believe it's, if it's not already up, it will be shortly on the YouTube channel, Richmond TV 12.
Very good, very good. The other thing is, somebody asked me to announce that letters to Santa can be dropped off at the city's post office. And also right there by the tree, which Teresa Maniaci from the hall put out Santa's letterbox. So if you would like to drop off letters, we would be more than happy to get those to Santa before Christmas Eve. Probably got more announcements here that the city manager gave me today than we have meeting wise, but the BZA will be meeting on December 10th at 7. It will be a virtual meeting through Zoom. You can log in and get the information on the cityofrichmond.net. The Planning Commission, the EDC, and the TIFA will not be meeting in December. This Saturday, December 12th, beginning at 11 a.m. on the north end of town, Santa will be touring the town on the city's fire truck. He will be making, I believe, John, is it every street?
We're going to try and hit every street. As you mentioned, we're starting at the north end and working our way south. There's a map online. You can find it at either the city's website, cityofrichmond.net, or on like the Facebook pages at the library and rec department. I think both have it up. And we'll kind of, as you mentioned, start at the north end and work our way south. And our goal is to try and hit every street.
Very good, very good. Not unlike what we did at Easter time is what you had informed me, which was very positive in our community.
Correct.
Okay. And then also on this Saturday, the 12th, the Richmond Middle School Student Council will have a school bus parked at the old Kmart or the TSC parking lot from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's this coming Saturday, the 12th. The event is called Stuff a Bus, and they invite the community to bring non-perishable food items and fill the bus. I believe this is something that they have done for a while, but it's done at the school. And being it's virtual school right now, they've moved to the large parking lot there where the Kmart used to be. You sound like you have something to say, John.
No, you're correct. It was something that they normally did in the school with the students bringing the items to the school, but with virtual, they've had to be creative and they've taken it outside to the bus. So this is their first attempt at this. So they're hoping that people see that flyer that's out there and share it and get the word out. This is their first try at this style. Yeah,
very admirable of the Richmond Middle School Student Council to continue that tradition. Other than that, we hope that everybody shops local. Our support is needed for our business, especially during this time of year, and especially because of the COVID. And we hope, that everybody enjoys the holidays. We have one more meeting, but we ask that you enjoy the holiday and create that spirit in our community. And we will again see you on December 21st right here, probably on Zoom at 7 o'clock on December 21st. Is there any other business of the city council? If not, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Motion been made, and Jamie, I saw your mouth move. Did you
Oh,
say?
she's on mute.
Support, I'm sorry. Support.
So, okay, motion been made and support. There's no discussion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Thanks for being with us tonight. God bless everybody.